Today I was almost gonna say some really mean stuff to the MAGA world because I had a stomach flu and I was in a bad mood. But I decided on a different approach because fortunately I saw this TikTok creator talking about how to engage with people that have stubborn, unrealistic beliefs. It was so inspiring. She even convinced her own parents to switch sides. Can you imagine anyone that's harder to convince than your own parents? So that's impressive. So today, I want to address the MAGA world directly. I want to sincerely ask you guys, without an ounce of sarcasm, what do you believe Donald will bring you? I know you will probably say, make America great again, but exactly by what parameters? Is it median income or GDP growth or life expectancy, or is it something more abstract? I want to know how you measure greatness. It's not too much to ask, right? I know you guys aren't into like welfare or universal healthcare or any like handout. So, what is it exactly that you're looking for economically? That's my question. If you're thinking about median income, I just want to quickly remind you that median income is not something you can just magically improve just by trying crazy things and see what stick. Like the world record tariffs or the 200,000 firings in the federal government. If there was a magical solution like that, people would have used it a long time ago. In fact, the US growth rate before Trump was almost always higher than other rich countries. So I don't get how you're so eager to break things apart. You're already on the lucky side. I know as conservatives, you guys don't care about the lame stuff like free healthcare or free childcare. You guys are more cash oriented, right? That's okay. It's a matter of taste. But if so, why are you demanding radical changes? As conservatives, you should be perfectly happy with this high growth, low welfare, rich country, right? Which part do you want to change? I can't wrap my head around it. Some of you may want to say, what about China? Well, of course, China and India and a few dozen countries have higher growth rates than the US. True. But remember, they're literally developing countries. There's a reason they're called that. Because they're still developing. You can't expect an adult and a child to grow at the same speed. That would be creepy. It would be great if you can Google the theory of economic convergence. But if you don't have time, let me give you a quick summary. So, poor countries don't always grow fast, of course, because there are a lot of factors that can constrain them, like civil wars and stuff. But only poor countries have the potential of growing fast. And rich countries don't. You know why? The main secret is the excess labor. When you have a lot of workers, especially a large rural population that's underemployed because they don't have enough tools or machines, you can achieve super high growth just by what? Just by throwing capital into the economy. It's easy. Economists used to use this farmers and hoes example, which is no longer a good example because of the evolution of the English language. I remember a professor I TA'd for used that example, and the students just couldn't help laughing. Kids these days. So let's just say workers and factories. So when there are millions of underemployed workers, as long as you can find a way to build more factories, you're all set for quick growth. Some countries focus on foreign direct investment, some countries make government subsidies or state-owned firms. Doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you can match the excess labor with additional capital, more shit will be produced. It's not rocket science. Rich countries just don't have that because there's already abundant capital laying around, and whoever wants to work is already working. Look, this new survey from Financial Times is just amazing. So 80% Americans think more manufacturing jobs are good for America. But only 20% said they wanted to work in a factory. So Americans want to have more factories in the country, but they expect someone else to man the machines. I just want this hard-working vibe, but not the work. Guys, you can't demand all the firms to build factories here, but then you refuse to send in your resumes. No company wants to build a whole damn assembly line just to keep it empty. Well, they can use robots, of course, but how does that benefit you? It doesn't increase your wage. You guys don't even want to tax the rich people, so how are their robots gonna make you rich? Remember, robots don't even have the kinship multiplier effects. They don't spend money to help your businesses. So basically, if you ask any economist, not the made-up ones like Ron Vera, okay, but the real ones, they're gonna tell you that a capital-abundant economy like the US is not gonna have explosive growth no matter what you do. Okay, that ship has sailed. And when China becomes capital abundant, you can bet your ass it's gonna slow down as well. It's just science. You can't beat it. So under that constraint, the US was already growing as fast as it could in the last few decades. Tons of exciting inventions. Well, too many billionaires popped up, which is annoying, but you guys don't even mind them, right? You're conservatives. So I just don't understand what economic goals you want Trump to achieve. Like what policy he made, like tariffs or layoffs or defunding universities or ignoring the court, threatening the Federal Reserve, like which of them will benefit you? So you see, I'm not here to troll you guys or anything. Well, I still might in the future, but right now I just want to know what your goals are. If you let me know, maybe we can all brainstorm a little and come up with some solutions or find some types of candidates that everybody can accept and move things forward. Just give me some ideas. Educate me. We need to talk it out before it's too late because the shit is hitting the fan right now. We need to stop the shit and the fan.